Welcome back to another episode of Hey Mike.
What's up with that pin?
What do we got today on this
Well,
round of pins?
on this round of pins, we'll go for the first round. Like, what?
Yeah, it looks like a whole mishmash here.
Yeah, we got a mishmash of stuff. We've got, let's start up here with these two guys. This is a magnesium pin, the infamous Magna pin.
Ah, we love the Magna pin.
Yes, permit S1. It's another label version. I think this was the last, I'm not sure if this was the last label version or the version up there next to the pothead pin, as I call it.
This one here?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if that was the last version or this was the last version. Someone calls this the cartoon version label. Cartoon label because it, I don't know, but it's a different label. It's got, you know, the ball hitting the pins, and the explosion is not as detailed as the explosion on the Magna pin up there.
So with Magna pins, there really isn't an explosion.
Yeah, it's more of a splat.
Yeah, it's a splat.
It should probably be, envision the sound if you held a frog and it jumped out of your hand and hit the concrete. That's about it, splat.
Yeah, like if you dropped a watermelon or something.
Yeah.
So the depiction of pins flying up when the ball hits it is not correct.
Not at all. On the back, it's got the ABC approved synthetic, just a round logo. It's got 3 stripes,
so
which was
been
their
repainted,
signature.
Right?
Yeah, this one was recoated, but the stripes are pretty true to the original. And that one up there is not recoated. That's all brand new right there.
Okay.
Now, there is another version of this pen, which James Hale has, that has a multicolored label. The label is like silver and red and gold. It's pretty ornate.
Oh, wow.
But that was before they got approval. So I think once they got approval, we went to the label there and then to this one. So that's the Magna pin. Now, Robert found a bunch of Magna pins at Bowling Center in Cleveland, which Plano Super Bowl is now the proud owner of those pins for their Mag Doubles tournament.
So if you want to bowl the Mag tournament at
Plano Super Bowl in November, you will be bowling on these. And anyway, these are not weighted down. These weigh, what are you looking at?
I'm just going to come over here and close the door.
Oh, sorry.
So I don't have to look in the bathroom here while we're doing the video. That's
true.
All right.
Anyway, these were not weighted down. Actually, I think we weighed some of these and they were 3 pound 4 or 3 pound 5 ounces. And I thought, man, they act like they're 3 pound 10.
Right.
Now, we did have some in that batch that were 4.5, 5 pounds.
Yeah, they were definitely weighted.
Yikes. But these just don't carry very well. And when you put out a really difficult shot, you see some funny stuff.
Oh, yeah. They have a tournament every year at Plano Super Bowl in Plano, Texas.
Yeah.
They had, 26 lanes, I think, and they put in magnesium pins and bowl, and you will see some of the craziest, lamest leaves and strikes and whatever.
The 2, 4, 8, 10 was very popular for the right-handers.
Yeah, but I mean, these pins, you don't see them bouncing across the deck.
No.
It's kind of like bowling on string pin setters.
Oh, well,
you know, kind
I would say they're probably more active, but
wet bricks, yeah. But that's that one.
That's that one. So,
in the batch of
recoats,
recoats,
the batch of Magna pins, Robert found this Am-Flight registered that had been recoated to look like a magnesium pin. It is not a magnesium pin. It is a full-blown AMF Am-Flight registered, which
has a base, doesn't it?
No, it does not have a base. It is
that's right.
flat.
It's one of the baseless
the
ones.
baseless ones. Am-Flight registers were baseless for the most part. Although I have one that has a base. I think you have one that has a base.
I think so.
And on the back, it's got the bird.
Oh, wow. That was a yellow-looking pin before.
Well, and when you recoat pins, you have to expose the ABC approval and the manufacturer's markings. Now, this one has the stripes to mimic the magnesium pin, so AMF didn't make this pin that way. Somebody recoated it.
Somebody was having fun that day in the recoat shop.
I think it's kind of neat.
I think it is.
It
almost looks believable.
Yeah, it does. And the pin is in really good shape. I mean, yeah, you can see but the sirloin is still tight to the wood, and it still has a good ring to it. Yeah. So anyway, that's those two. Next pin, a wood pin. ABC regulation. It is the what the hell is this? Buffalo Bowling and Billiard Supply. I was trying to remember. Obviously out of Buffalo, New York, and it's their select 10 pin, as it says in the red diamond. It says select. This is a wood pin, no base.
Brand new pin. Let's see it
Brand
again.
new. Yep.
Okay.
And then there's the label up close. I've seen other versions of this pin. I think it has a diamond label. They did make a plastic coated pin, which I could probably dig up in that list there. Actually, well, there's the Buffalo Rubber and Supply, which made a tornado pin. This is an old permit list I have, starting with number 1, which was the more elasticoat. It's very useful in figuring out stuff, where they came from, where they are, etc. So we go from that to a plastic coated pin, the Cincinnati Golden Eagle.
I see a lot of those pop
There's
up.
been a lot of them for sale on eBay. Actually, I got this one because it was an improvement on the one I had. This one is permit number 56 is what this one is. So you've got the Golden Eagle on there, and on the back you've got the bird like that. It was, I believe it was made in Pennsylvania somewhere. It does not say on here, but I believe it was. But anyway, that's the Golden Eagle pin.
Very cool.
I
I think you're generous enough to give me your reject.
Yes, I was.
So thank you.
It needed a home. It wasn't that bad. I mean, the label was all there. It just had a crack right there. So you just kind of put that one towards the back of the shelf.
Yeah.
So we have the Dunright bowling pin. Dunright was in Bedford, Ohio, which is outside of Cleveland. When we raided the bowling center in Cleveland, there were a bunch of these Dunright pins.
I think I have quite a few of them.
Yeah, I actually have seen a version that has an eagle on it. This one does not. It is a plastic coated pin that was recoated.
I would say it's a recoat of a...
Yeah, of what I'm not sure. But
so somewhere under that label is another label of
probably
who knows what.
Right. I mean, they, did a good job. But
yeah.
But I think the Dunright pins always had the single stripe like this.
Right.
I never saw two. Dunright is still in business recoating pins.
Really?
Yeah. So they are still around. Yeah. So yeah, they're still out there.
Okay.
But they just recoat pins these days. So if you ever need a set of pins you're using recoated, Dunright does that. They also do the birthday pins.
Is that the one that did that Brunswick pin that you have that's remanufactured?
No.
Or somebody else did
No,
that?
Brunswick did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a weird one.
Another pin that I got was the Tiger pin. It was another experimental synthetic pin. It is plastic through and through, has a weird, goofy plastic base.
But what about the head?
The head, I am not sure. That's the top coat.
Is that for
It's not a magnet.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
not
thought
a
maybe
magnet.
it was like one of those
No.
pin setters that was magnetic.
The stripe is actually a piece of red electrical tape. It looks like.
Shake it?
Oh. Yeah, there's something rattling.
Something's broken.
So you can do your
cha-cha.
Yeah. So anyway.
How old do you think that pin is?
I would say the 70s, early 70s, something. I don't know.
It's just like the twister pin almost.
Yeah, and it's got that's a tiger head, and it says Tiger USA. It says, hold on a second, I'm trying to read what it says. American Products, oh, that's right, American Products Incorporated, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. American Products made the Target pin, a plastic coated pin. I do not have one. I need to get one. I need to see if American Products is still around. Say, hey, can I have a Target pin?
If anybody out there has one and wants to
sell it,
fulfill Mike's wishes,
yeah.
contact them.
American Products makes candle pins and duck pins. And they are plastic, because candle pins and duck pins these days are plastic. So that's where this pin came from. Pawtucket, Rhode Island, American Products. I don't know that it ever got USBC approval. Seems like I had one that had the eagle for the test pin on the back, but no tiger label. So yeah, strange beast.
Your favorite pin probably of the whole group.
Well, it's not a bad pin. I don't know. It's like
Kind of boring.
I don't know. I guess it is. The Bean Brothers Tuffy, Walton, New York. This was a plastic coated pen, non-approved.
So it doesn't have a
So
eagle.
it doesn't have an eagle or a permit number. Bean Brothers made. I've got some up there. There it is. The Tough Tex right there in the front. Yeah, and the Spartan. There was some of those.
Scoremore.
Yeah, and there's an older version of the Tough Tex with a multicolored label that's kind of going to pieces.
Oh yeah, there's a Spartan in the back.
Yeah,
with the black.
if you go left.
Scoremore.
Tough.
Oh, you talking about that one in the back there?
Yeah, it's kind of that's the color version label of the Tough Tex, but it's kind of.
We will get around. I think to those we haven't done those pins yet.
I don't know if we have or not. So this was just kind of like a utility pin. If you want to, have some pins that weren't approved, there they were.
Something for the summer season.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing again,
No problem.
as always, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Hey Mike.
What's up with that pin?
Later.
Later.